All right, chapter 4. This is the transformations chapter. So my guess is you are going to have seen some of it already, and that's okay. But here's our review. The transformations we're going to be covering are translations, reflections, rotations, and then dilations. Again, going to guess you will have seen some of these before, and that's okay. You'll have a little bit of a head start. So, first one we're going to talk about is a translation. And this is really like a slide that moves all points the same distance in the same direction. So it's a slide that moves all points the same distance in the same direction. And the shape's going to end up looking the same. It's just going to be moved to a different spot. So if I had a triangle here, and I was to translate it down to here, it would have the same exact size, angles, everything. It's just in a new location. We call that a congruence transformation. A congruence transformation is when the shapes are equal, it's just moved to a different spot. Now, ways that you're going to hear translations. Sometimes a question might straight up say, hey, translate the object 5 units right and 8 units down, something like that. And all you're going to do is follow the directions. But a few problems will look a little different, and here's what they look like. You might have a parenthesis with xy, and then an arrow, x plus a number, comma, y plus or minus a number. Okay? And there's going to be a value in those kind of blanks I have there for our notes. And those values are going to show you what to add or subtract from each x and y value. Now remember, just like coordinates, your x is going to move you left and right, y is going to move you up and down. And for x, a positive moves you to the right, and a minus or a negative moves you left. And for y, a positive or a plus in that notation is going to move you up, or move your point up, and a negative moves your point down. Okay, so this is one notation you might see. The other notation, I think it's called vector notation. It looks like this though. You might say translate, and it has a bracket. It'll have a number, comma, number, and another bracket. Okay. This notation, again, I think it's called vector notation. Could be wrong. But this is your x movement. That's going to move you left and right. And this guy is going to be your y movement. It's going to move you up and down. Keep in mind, even though this looks like it might be a point, like, oh, hey, I know what that is. That's like a bracket. These are special brackets, okay? So don't like plot this as a point. This is the movement. So you're going to move all your points in your shape, whatever this is in the x direction, and whatever that is in the y direction. So we're going to run through a few examples of this in your notes, or in the examples. So please check out the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.